Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. I'm Raquel. I hope you guys all are doing great. Welcome to those of you guys that are new. If you find this is resonating for you, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if everybody could like the video, I would truly appreciate it. It helps a lot. If you like to comment below, I do reply to 99.9% of the comments. Okay, so this reading is going to be about the good stuff coming towards you this week. And we'll see what the main energy is. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra, or maybe it's in somebody's chart. This also could just talk about some type of balance where you feel that something is balanced in love. So some of you guys, there will be something romantic happening for you, and then others is just something, a new cycle that is, feels like it's sweeping you off your feet with the energy. Okay, so let's just get more to see what this has to do with this new romantic cycle. So new moons talk about new beginnings. So it could be a contract for some of you. If it's not a love connection, it could just be that. Okay, so let's just see what the main energy behind this new romantic cycle is going to be for the collective. What is this new romantic cycle? All right, one more time. It didn't want to give me just one. It had a lot. It's sociopath. Okay, lack of empathy or anger issues. All right. Now, there could be somebody here that maybe you saw this as a sociopath, that they had lack of empathy or anger issues, or maybe you were just in this energy where you just had some anger issues and now this is getting balanced out. If this has to do with you, but it says a new romantic cycle. All right, so lack of empathy or anger issues. Now I'm gonna have to get further into that just to make sure this is, it doesn't feel like it's a bad person. It just could be somebody that just is aggressive. Maybe they do have anger issues. Maybe they're not a sociopath, but maybe they just got like some anger issues. All right, is what I'm getting. Or this is, like I said, a new cycle that's going to balance out a person that's in this energy where you're feeling good now. So like, let's just say if you were dealing with some crazy person, you thought they were a sociopath, whether it was somebody you were directly connected to or somebody around you, somebody dealing with that, it looks like there's going to be justice in that situation. That's basically what it's saying. All right, so let's just get some more cards to go along with this. I'm going to get a tarot of what this is saying as far as the good stuff coming towards you. Why are these two cards here? Yeah, it has to do with conflict. Okay, Five of Wands, competing, fighting. So I feel like if you are in some type of energy where you are in conflict with people, you felt the need to have to compete and all this stuff. Maybe you had internal conflict that maybe this person is crazy. Maybe they're a sociopath. Okay, I don't know if I can trust them. It looks like that's going to be balanced out with the Five of Wands, because this is a new romantic cycle beginning, and it's kind of like here to balance out this energy. All right, let's try to get more into this. All right, let's see what we got. What were you guys dealing with? Of why you might have been dealing with competition and other people, and maybe anger issues, or dealing with people that had lack of empathy in your situation. Okay, so let's just see, what were you dealing with? What was my collective dealing with, so I can get to why this will all be good? Okay, we got warlock, wizard, magician, casting spells. So maybe somebody you felt there was a spell cast on you. Maybe somebody was trying to manifest something and then maybe it didn't go through. And then we got sleepy hollow, nightmares, losing sleep. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been having nightmares. You've been losing sleep. Maybe how to either get out of some spell you feel like you've been under, or dealing with some type of, warlock, crazy person, you know, whatever that's been manifesting or being created that's causing you a lot of internal conflict. This is what is about to get balanced out, okay? And then we got kettle, simmering, divine timing. So I feel like you guys have been waiting a long time to get rid of these nightmares that you've been dealing with that's possibly been causing you to lose sleep over some type of pause, okay? Pause, like it feels like you've just been dealing with a heavy energy of conflict and anger. Maybe you had your own anger issues. Maybe you were dealing with anger, people that were angry. But this is the stuff you were dealing with. So let's get why the warlock is here to what you guys have been dealing with. What's the warlock? And then Sleepy Hollow and the kettle. Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this is what you guys been dealing with. You try to manifest stuff, but it's like you're trying to hold on to something. Some of you guys, it could have had to do with your money, and you just felt like there was just a lot of challenging energy, you know, interfering with that. And again, like I said, some of you, it could have caused you to be in conflict, or somebody that was in conflict with you. Maybe this person was holding onto your money, maybe holding on to bitterness, or maybe just not even trying to manifest anything. And this could also cause you to have nightmares also around there. I hope you can see. I can't see with this the little holder on the phone, the stand. I don't know why I can't think of the word right now, but let me just try to push this up without knocking them down so you can maybe see them. All right, because I can't tell. I can't tell if you can see it. All right, so what's the Sleepy Hollow? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there was a past situation that you dealt with where you saw it as a new opportunity. Okay, maybe something solid, maybe it was a work opportunity, maybe it was a relationship, but then this person held back. They didn't, you know, they didn't give this situation, and this could have caused you a lot of conflict. You could have been angry over this because this person could have presented themselves like they wanted to work with you. They wanted to manifest something with you. They wanted to give you money, give you a job, you know, something solid in the 3D physical world. And then things came to some type of pause. Okay, so what's the kettle here? The Hermit. Some of you guys, it could be a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo, or it could be like, this does talk about withdrawing, taking a break, researching, trying to get some knowledge. Number 9 could be significant as well as number 4 and 5. Okay, so I feel like since this is pointing to the past, I feel like this is something that happened already and you dealt with it. And this is what's about to get balanced out. Okay, you've been trying to seek some way to get this, and it may even cause you to withdraw and go within. Like just separate yourself from people and not even wanting to talk to people or dealing with people in any kind of way. So again, let's just see why this will be good. The main energy behind this. Why will this be good for you? Leverage. Okay, so it's going to give you the upper advantage. So you're going to have the upper advantage on this situation, upper on the advantage on either some type of nightmares, or maybe in a romantic situation, or just something that you feel is enchanting. So you're going to have the upper advantage in this particular situation. Let me just see. What is it? What are you going to have the upper advantage on? Page of Cups. Could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or it could just be on some type of offer. Okay, so maybe somebody wants to offer something to you and you're going to have the upper advantage. So it'll be like, it will be up to you is really what I'm getting. Again, this could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or it could be just like you make that first step, or you make a small offer. Maybe what this person will give you something and it'll show you that you do have the upper advantage in this dynamic. So I need to find out why is the Page of Cups here? What is the Page of Cups here for? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm really getting money vibes here. There's a lot of earth energy. and it feels like you guys had a lot of conflict or dealing with someone that had a conflict. This is the nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So Virgo here twice, and then Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to have the upper advantage on your independence, maybe your money, even your relationship. Okay, so maybe there was somebody that you dealt with in the past in the 3D physical world that had some anger issues. They had a lot of internal conflict, and they just didn't show you any type of empathy. Now this person could be about to come towards you in a completely different energy, making some type of offer, maybe apologizing to you because they were holding on to bitterness. They didn't want to manifest anything with you, and it just caused you to have all kind of like problems of the past. If it doesn't have to do with a person, this is just somebody that's going to make the first step to try to offer you something that you're wanting in the 3D physical world. So it could be finances. If it has to do with your business, maybe they're going to give you something that helps you, climb the ladder, promotion in some type of way for this situation. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards of why this is going to be good for you, and then I'll get you an advice. Give me 3 more tarot cards. Yep, see, Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you guys, it has to do with money. Some of you guys, this is something that's fated to happen. You're about to go through some type of big change here. This could have a change of what you experienced in the past, whatever the situation is. And then we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So Taurus, Virgo is here twice, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like there's going to be a big positive change, either in your belief system, maybe your spiritual beliefs. Maybe there's some guidance that you were seeking, and then you're going to get whatever information you need to have the upper advantage on the situation to make a sound decision as well. And it has to do with the 8 of Swords. See, it's something having to do with the fear. So if you have fears, let's say in the Hierophant, this also could be like, when I think of commitments, I think of like home as well as your business. Maybe you've been in a mental prison about your belief system has been off, and now your belief system is changing, and this is working to your advantage. It gives you the upper advantage in this to see things in a whole new light. Okay, sorry. To clear my throat. 8 of Swords. So I do feel like it has to do with fears, and it feels like there's something where you felt trapped. And so you're going to get the upper advantage on your fears and anxiety and get away from this. Whatever it was that was causing you to feel, really trapped in this mental prison here with the 8 of Swords. I feel like that's going to change. We have number 5, number 10. 10s are about changes as well. So there's 2 5s. I feel like there's big changes, especially with the number 10. Big positive changes. That's about to happen, and you're going to have the upper advantage. All right, so let's get your advice here. What's your best advice for the collective? Also, if you guys could please hit the like button, comment below if you like. Also, everything you need to know, if it wasn't displayed on the screen, it will be listed below, including other oracles and decks I use here, or tarot cards I use here. And if you want to book your own personal reading or follow me on my other social media accounts, all that stuff is below. And I do now have channel memberships. Okay, so make sure you are signed up for notifications so you'll be notified when I go live. All right, so what's the best advice for the collective? Communication is key. All right, so in this situation, whatever you're dealing with, in order for you to have the upper advantage, communication will be key. Now, however that means for you, whether this is talking to a person or you have to communicate your belief system about your place or your fears or anything like that, that's going to be key. Some of you guys could be a Gemini or dealing with a Gemini. This also reminds me of twin flame. So some of you guys could be connected to a twin flame, but it doesn't have to be that. I'm getting more of spiritual alignment. So communication is going to be very key in getting exactly what you want out of the situation, whether it's with this person or your finances, or so that you have the upper advantage. Communication is going to be key. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. You all have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Till next time, next video. Peace, love, and light.